That little plant there is a tomato plant. It promises on the label millions and millions of little sweet tomatoes. This is what I needed to get any farther. Farther. Yeah. Apparently the one I had was left behind. This is a 6-foot one, should do it. Goes from the printer to the computer, so I can scan things and print things. Yeah. What you looking for, Stinkerbutt? He threw up a few more places this morning. So when I went out, I bought a brush also. I thought I had one, but I bought a brush so that I can really scrub the spots instead of having to get the rug cleaner out. Just see if I can get the spots. This is the main drag that the neighborhood to my left is on. There's that mountain. There's some kind of a reservoir tank there, I guess water. It's a very busy street. When I moved here a month ago, they were just finishing paving it. It's incredibly busy. Saturday, Brian went to work, Ashley was home. She did a lot of vacuuming today, which means she's upset. Small things you kind of figure out from people. I don't know if they ever thought that I'd move out here. You know, they were just putting it out there and they didn't think that I'd actually come. But I'm here, and I left a lot behind. And I had to buy some things to catch up to where I kind of was, and that's not cool. That was my beef a couple months ago. I ran a couple errands. I got the whisk that I needed, and I got a toilet plunger. I don't know if they have one or not, but just in case I have issues again. It's the lowest part on the water line, apparently, that bathroom. So that's probably why it happened. I'm going to do monthly boiling water down the drains, maybe down the toilet as well, to make sure that everything's moving and grooving like it's supposed to. Thanks, dickhead. Revving up your engine. Went to Trader Joe's. I went to Walmart for a little couple things. Also got a USB/B cable so I can hook the printer up. Hopefully it will work. Hopefully the printer will work. I'm thinking of looking on Google Map and finding out some places that I can go wander and sit and veg and film it and put it to some nice music. Oh, little hummingbird. It was 75 today. This is the 5th of February. Unbelievable. The only other place I've been where it's been this warm in the middle of winter is Saudi Arabia. I don't know what it's going to be like here in the summer. But I've just been feeling really low. Really bad. So when I was driving around and playing Neapolitan music that Bear gave me, through tears, listening to the music, wandering. I'm at the second level of depression where I don't want to eat anything. The first is I eat everything. Now I don't want to eat anything. My feet are swollen. I gained 10 pounds overnight. How is that even possible? I don't know. Something's definitely wrong. I found the car paperwork so I can try to do that Monday. And I sent off my voter registration card with the signature today. I was putting paperwork away last night, and I still have some to put away and organize. Cat puked on the rug a few places, so I gotta clean that up. That's kind of how my life's been going. being puked on. I couldn't think of any place nearby to walk where I could just be with the camera, except this busy road behind me. I'll find a better place, up in the mountains or something. Maybe I'll find the spot to go and veg out. But right now, things are just not doing so well. The car's acting up. Thought about my brother, David, all the day. At Walmart, there was a shirt with a quote on it, probably from a show called Schitt's Creek or something. It said, "Ew, David." And then I was driving to Trader Joe's from there, and there was a sign with an arrow pointing down an alley that says, "David." And then there was another person behind their car on the windshield that had some weird symbols that looked like DAV. They weren't just symbols, but to me, in my mind, it's like, I guess I'm thinking about him. He sent me a message of a female, I guess it's a GIF, telling me that I really need to find someone to talk to, a counselor or something. I know that, but how do you do that without health care? So, I had no idea it was going to be this painful to try to get normal stuff. I mean, the clinic back in St. Louis sucked donkey dick. You can call them all day long and stand out in front of their building with a sign and everything, and they still ignore you. It was been like that for 6 months now. I think this COVID thing has really gotten to everybody, and it's really a pain in the ass. I know I don't have a mask on right now, but I have one in my pocket in case I run across somebody. I have a headache. I know my blood pressure's up. I don't even have to measure it. This is irritating, these cars, isn't it? It sure is. So I have 2 little tomato plants, Tommaso, which is a Roma tomato, and Millie, which is a millions of tomato plant. I don't think we're going to be planted them anytime soon. Someone said it's supposed to snow again next week, so Missouri isn't the only place with wonky weather. I was waiting for a parking spot in front of Trader Joe's, of all places. And I was waiting and signaling to get in there, and some guy pulls up like he's just going to pull right in there, and I said out loud, I don't think no one heard me, but I said, if you get that spot, I'm going to beat you up. I was pissed. And that's the only thing that keeps me going is being angry. That's not good. I don't know. I just get the impression that I'm a big drudge to them. I don't mean to be. I really don't. But I mean, you know, you're old and you've been doing whatever you've been wanting to do all day long for several years now, so it's kind of hard to reel it back, you know? I have to learn to be more couth. I have to be told exactly. I don't take hints very well. I just don't get it. Oh, their dogs are saying, who is that? Hello! I guess they're telling me to move along. See the sun on the mountains over there? As the sun behind me goes down, it'll light those mountains up. And it looks really cool. I wonder how many people would slow down seeing me aiming a camera that way if they come down the hill. It works sometimes, strangely enough. Here comes someone barreling down the hill. Are they gonna slow down? Nope. I don't know. Perhaps when things get more back to normal, people's assholeness will blossom again. Right now, people are fairly kind, which is really nice. The old Christmas spirit all year long, you know, because you have to. We're all in the same boat together, and some people are getting it. Some people are not. Hello, Poplet. Well, The dogs are upset. On the neighborhood, dogs are upset. Everyone's got a dog. I haven't seen anyone else with a cat, or haven't even heard of anyone with a cat. They're all dogs. They're all ultra-conservative people. I feel like an onion in a petunia patch. I really feel out of place. My soul is just... I stopped at Home Depot, and there was a guy pulling in the parking lot. This awesome jazz music playing, and it was really loud, but it was really nice. I caught up with him in the store, and he kind of looked at me like, what's wrong? And I said, did you hear that jazz music playing? And he goes, yeah. And I said, I loved it. And he smiled. Like, you gotta be nice. You gotta compliment people. You gotta, if something's good, you let people know something's good. How do you know? Unless someone tells you. If you only know what you can't do and what's bad, you're just gonna go down the drain instead of upward and onward.